Hello students, once again welcome to English Literature Classroom. Today my topic is The Merchant of Venice, Act 5, Scene 1. In my last video I taught up to line number 55. Today I will continue from line number 56. Before starting, let me recap a little. Lorenzo and Jessica are seen sitting in Portia's garden in Belmont. It is moonlight night and the lovers indulge in a sort-of game by narrating the stories of lovers. Lorenzo refers to Troilus, who comes out on such a night to meet his beloved Cressida. Jessica refers to Thisbe, who on such a night runs away in terror at the sight of a lion. Lorenzo talks of another love, Dido, while Jessica talks of Medea and her lover and narrates how she restored to youth her old father-in-law, Aeson. Lorenzo tells how on such a night Jessica eloped with her lover. Jessica in jest remarks that he took many false pledges of love for her. Lorenzo says that she has falsely accused him, but he forgives her. At that time, Stefano comes to inform them that his mistress Portia will arrive here before daybreak. She is at present visiting holy places where she prays for happiness in her married life. When Stefano wants to know if Bassanio has arrived, Lancelot informs him that he has not arrived yet, but is likely to arrive soon. Come on, let's continue from line 56. Now Lorenzo is telling, look, sweet soul, let's in and there accept their coming, and yet no matter why should we go in. My friend Stefano signify, I pray you within the house your mistress is at hand and brings your music forth into the air. Now Lorenzo is telling sweet soul. Now sweet soul here is Jessica. Lorenzo is telling, dear Jessica, let us go in and wait for their arrival. Okay, arrival of Portia and Nerissa. However, it does not matter. Okay, next he is telling that it does not matter. Next he is telling, why should we go in? Okay, my friend Stefano, I request you, tell everyone in the house that your mistress will be arrived soon. Okay, Lorenzo is telling Stefano to tell everyone in the house that mistress is going to come soon. Exit Stefano. Stefano goes away. When Stefano goes away, Lorenzo tells, how sweet the moonlight sleeps upon this bank. Here will we sit and let the sound of music creep into our ears. Okay, Lorenzo is telling how pleasantly the moonlight falls on the slope. Jessica, let's music gently enter our ear. Let's music gently enter our ears. The silence of the night proves a good background for soothing music. Look, Jessica, said Jessica, look how the floor of heaven. Now, what is the floor of heaven? Floor of heaven means the sky, okay, that resembles a lovely floor, is decorated with plates of bright gold. Next is telling that there is not the smallest orbit which thou beholds, but in the motion like angel sings still, queering to the young-eyed cherubims. Okay, he's telling that even the smallest planet that you see is moving, is producing music as sweet as an angel's song as it travels through the sky. The stars are singing as a choir to the bright-eyed angels. And he's also telling that the human body is in perishable form and therefore it cannot hear the heavenly music. Let's see the question. The first question is, what is the orbit said to be doing? Answer, it is said that orbit produces music as sweet as an angel's song as it travels through the sky. Let's continue. Okay, now enter musicians. Okay, musicians are entering. Come now and sing a hymn to awaken Diana. Now, who is Diana? The goddess of the moon. Okay, let your sweet music reach the ear of your mistress Portia and hire her home with it. Now, Jessica is telling, look, what is Jessica commenting? Jessica is telling that I am not merry when I hear music. I feel sad. Okay, now let's see the question. What comments does Jessica make about music? Jessica comments that whenever she hears sweet music, she feels sad. Let's continue. Okay, now Lorenzo is telling, now the reason is your spirits are attentive. Okay, what is Lorenzo telling? This is because your senses are so attentive to music that you are lost in it. Next, he is giving example of wild and untamed herd. Okay, now this wild and untamed herd jump about madly and make a loud sound. For this is natural because of their wild blood. But if they hear the sound of music, okay, they all of a sudden stand still and remain quiet listening to it. Next, he is given an example of Orpheus. Okay, he is given an example of Orpheus. Now, who is Orpheus? Orpheus is a Greek musician. Okay, now he's telling that Orpheus made trees, stones, and rivers move from place to place by the power of his music. Means music has such a power. And in the end, he's telling that the man who does not love music, okay, listen carefully, the man who does not love music or who is not affected by its melody is only fit for treachery. Okay, and his thoughts are as dark as Erebus. Erebus means hell. Okay, and let no such man be trusted. Listen to the music. Now, let's see the question. Why, according to Lorenzo, human beings cannot hear the harmony of the immortal souls? Answer. The human body, in its perishable form, cannot hear the heavenly music. Now, Portia is telling, we see the light burning in my house. Okay, Portia is telling that we see the light burning in my house. How far the light from a light little candle shines at night. Thus shines a great deed in this big world. Now Nerissa is telling, when the moon shines, we do not see the rays of the candle. Portia is giving reply. This is because the great thing overshadows small ones. Listen carefully. Great thing overshadows small ones. A deputy of the king looks as powerful as the king. Okay, look what he's telling, what she's telling. A substitute shines brightly as a king. Means a deputy of the king looks as powerful as the king. But when the king appears, the deputy's glory vanishes as the water of a small stream vanish into great ocean. Nerissa is telling, it is this music from your house. Portia, nothing is good, okay, in itself unless it is affected by circumstances. Let's see the question. Who was Orpheus? Orpheus was a Greek musician. Let's continue. Okay, now once again, Portia. Portia is telling nothing is good in itself unless it is affected by circumstances. It seems to me that music appears to sound much better when it is heard by night. Nerissa. Silence gives music its melodious quality, madam. Now, Portia is telling. Okay, look what Portia is telling. The crow sings as sweetly as a lark when neither is accompanied by other sound. I think that nightingale, if she sings by daylight, when every common bird makes a harsh noise, she would appear no better a singer than the wren. How many things look better by being done at the right time and are praised by perfection? But silence. Moon is asleep. Okay, look, Portia in the end telling moon is asleep by her lover Endymion and would not like to be waken up. Okay, up to this much. In my next class, I will continue with this video. With this scene. Okay, until my next video. Goodbye. Okay.